Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here in Washington, North Carolina, fishing the Tar River. I've actually never been to the Tar River before, and I have a tournament coming up on 7 November. So I figured I probably should get out there, see what this river has to offer, put a game plan together, because guys, I don't zero very much, but it seems like I have been zeroing out on every tournament I fish. I can get up here, it's not even my fourth cast of the morning, and I catch this bass. First bass on the Tar River. All right, this is practice for our upcoming tournament. Guys, I'm starting off good. I know fishing topwater baits, you can catch some really good fish. It is a skill that I need to improve on. So my plan in the morning was I wanted to work a couple topwater baits and see what I can get. I actually located fish popping the surface. However, I think those fish were crappie and gar and not bass. So I was throwing a popper. I think I got about 30 or 40 yards down this bank, and I hook it as crappie. Well, caught a crappie on topwater, guys. Man, that's a nice looking fish. All right, so I continue to fish topwater for about another hour with no luck. I decide, hey, it's time to make a change. So I head back down to where I caught the first bass in the morning and fish backwards. So I started exactly where I started in the morning, and I started fishing reverse from the place I left the boat ramp. So what I do is I go back to a bait that I have confidence in, and it's a Texas rig. When I'm fishing this bank, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for laydowns, I'm looking for logs, I'm looking for structure that these fish can relate to. About 15 minutes of throwing this Texas rig, hooking to my second bass of the day. Unfortunately, this bass is 0.1 inches away from being a keeper, which would have been my second keeper for the day. Anyway, so I got my second bass of the day, both on a Texas rig, both relating to structure, both within 3 feet or shallower water. Boom, guys, we got our second fish of the day. Heck yeah. So after discovering that these bass are keying on structure close to the bank, shallow, I decided to continue to work in the bank past the boat ramp into water that I have yet to venture into. What I want to do is I want to really see if that pattern holds true. And I'm about to catch one of the biggest fish I've caught since owning this boat. Yes.
That might be my biggest bass ever.
So guys, this was not my biggest bass ever, but for the day it definitely was. I was just super excited because I knew that I had 2 keeper bass of the day and it's still really early in the morning.
Monster bass. Yes. Guys, this is what I've been fishing for. Finally got it. Yes. You just don't know how happy I am. Man.
All right, so we got 2 keeper bass in the live well. We're starting the day off right. I've only been fishing for about 3 hours. So if this was tournament day, I'd have 2 keeper fish in the live well already. It is about 10:30 in the morning. And I hook into my 3rd bass in the morning on the same pattern that I caught my other 2 keepers and other 3 bass on.
Yes. Guys, I finally broke 2 keepers a day. 3 keepers a day. Yes. Oh man, I'm ecstatic, guys. I'm so ecstatic. Today I have fished very, very slow with a Texas rig. You don't even feel these fish hit it. All of a sudden it gets heavy. You have to pull on it, and then when you feel that movement, you just got to set the hook. Every time it's been a good hook set, and I've caught some big ones. Yes.
My first day out on the river, I've got 3 keepers. This is not tournament day. I know tournament days are different. I know weather changes. I know current changes. But I'm off to a good start. Guys, I have been under a spell where I either zero out during the tournament or I don't catch more than 2 keepers a day. I got 3 in the live well, and my confidence is through the roof. So I actually make a move. I go upriver. I'm just trying to spot out some locations that I may want to fish during the tournament. I actually noticed when I come out of the creek, across from the main bridge, there is a set of trees that resemble the same bank that I was fishing in the creek. So I wanted to return back to that bank and see if my pattern hold true once again, because I've caught 4 bass near structure, up shallow. Can I catch my 4th keeper bass of the day? So if you notice, I'm actually looking to the right here. If I didn't have on polarized sunglasses, I wouldn't be able to see this in the water because this water has a stain to it. But there's actually several stumps in the water with a tree branch sticking out. I decided to throw over there immediately on the drop with the Texas rig. I catch my 4th keeper bass of the day, my 2nd biggest bass of the day. Now I got 4 keepers in the live well.
Boom. 4 scoreable bass for a tournament. God, I wish I was fishing my tournament today, guys. I am killing them today around like laydowns, like roots. Guys, I am killing them today. Yes.
So today I'd have 4 scoreable bass for a tournament. I fished for another 30 minutes after catching my 4th scoreable bass. Didn't catch anything. I looked down at the time, it was 3:30. Tournaments end at 3:30. I decided to stop fishing for the day and weigh my fish to see what would my overall weight be. Guys, I couldn't have been more happier about making this trip up to the Tar River. I'm excited for the upcoming tournament. If this was tournament day, I honestly would have done very well. It's probably by far one of the best fishing days I've had in a long time. By far the best fishing day that I've had since I've owned my boat. On a new body of water that I didn't even know, I discovered a pattern early. I decided to continue with that pattern to see if it held true, and it did. I had 6 bites. All 6 bites I caught. 5 were bass, 1 was a crappie, 4 were swirlable bass. Alright guys, after weighing all my fish, total cull today, 8.64 pounds. Alright, that wraps up today's fishing trip. Guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for future content.